Let me start with a few words about the succession of military coups we have seen in recent months, particularly in the African continent. Many countries face deep-seated governance challenges, but military governments are not the solution. They aggravate problems, they cannot resolve a crisis, they can only make it worse. I urge all countries to move quickly to establish credible democratic institutions and the rule of law. We need to strengthen our capacity to support the different African institutions, the African Union, the different regional organizations in their diplomatic efforts to bring peace, stability, and democracy to the African continent. But at the same time, we need to create the conditions to allow the Africans to address the root causes of the problems they face. And the most dramatic of those root causes are in the lack of adequate development. Development is a central objective if we want to create conditions for peace and stability in Africa.
But unfortunately, there's a legal issue.
If we have more equity, more justice in the way the global economy is run, Africa will enjoy better conditions to address the root causes of the many situations of political instability and, unfortunately, of the coup d'etats that we have been witnessing. We took into concern the Russian requests, and I believe we presented a proposal that could be the basis for a renewal, but a renewal that must be stable. I mean, we cannot have a Black Sea initiative that moves from crisis to crisis, from suspension to suspension. We need to have something that works, and that works to the benefit of everybody. Hope never ends, but I would, of course, be lying if I would say that I believe that we are seeing in the immediate horizon a possibility of peace in the Ukraine. I think that we are not yet there, and that is why it is so important to take measures to reduce the dramatically negative impacts of this war in relation to the world. This multiplicity of summits reflects the growing multipolarity of our world. Power is more diffuse. Different countries exert influence in different spheres. Without strong multilateral institutions, multipolarity could be a factor for escalating geostrategic tensions with tragic consequences. Unless we strengthen and reform our multilateral frameworks, fragmentation is all but inevitable. And with fragmentation, diplomacy is more important than ever to navigate the tensions of our emerging multipolar world. Dialogue remains the only way to find joint approaches and common solutions to the global threats and challenges that we face.